Hey guys, I'm a little late today. I'm sorry about that. I have been kind of putting it off because I'm waiting for a call from the doctor for my daughter, and they haven't called yet, which means that I might end up having to leave in the middle of this. So, because I can see them calling while I'm on here. So, today, there's no one here yet. If you're here, say hi. Today, I want to talk about oh, oh, I phone's ringing. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hey. I just Thank you. I'm doing good. Thanks. Yeah. Can I call you back? I just went live. I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. All right. Sorry, guys. That was our dear friend Alice, whose house I did. Remember that beautiful house that I toured last time I was out and about, and that was Alice. So I'm going to call her back in a little while. So, um, hey, so good to see you guys. Everything's okay. So Cami seems to be doing pretty good. Her head hurts less, her stomach hurts a little less. She still has pain in her chest, her lungs, but and she's been sleeping a lot and eating not a lot. Hello, Norway. Wow, that is so cool. Maritha, I can't ask you how to say your name because I can't hear you, but welcome. Guys, we have Norway here today. This is really cool. So yeah, boy, this is a long virus. I've just got to tell you, she's been probably down for the count now for 6 days and with not a whole lot of improvement, but it's not getting worse. So that's the good thing. And so that's where we are right now. We're just counting the days and watching her and making sure she doesn't have any trouble breathing. And right now she's breathing really well. So I'm really glad about that. And so, okay. Hi, guys. This is good. I'll wait a few minutes before I start talking about creativity. How is everybody doing? You guys doing okay? How are things in Norway? I haven't heard a lot about Norway right now. I hope you guys are remote, and thank you, UK Mandy. That's wonderful too. How are you guys doing in the UK? Are things slowing down a little bit there, or is it still going pretty strong? It's going pretty strong in the US right now. I guess that New Orleans is exploding. Louisiana, that's bad. New York City is still really bad. Uh, And but there is some good news out there. I've heard some good news out there in the world that put they're starting to give people who are really sick shots of other people's yeah, I'm blanking out, other people's antibodies. And they're trying that. So that's good. Hey Diana, welcome. So that's all good. And we also have still under lockdown, Mandy. Okay, they seem to be getting harder. Oh, are they being harder on the lockdown? Um, yeah. I mean, this could be a while. I don't think we're going to be getting out too soon. I think it would be silly to get out soon. Hey, Terry, good to see you. Welcome. This is fun. So we've got the UK, we've got Norway, we've got the US. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's not worse. So I don't know how much better she is, but she's not worse. So that's a good thing. Hey, Mandy, you miss your mom. Yeah, I bet. I'm right now, I'm really glad that some of my people are gone, that they don't have to go through this because this isn't too fun. But all of us who are on here are all staying safe, and that's what's important, right? Yeah. So I was thinking about, I kind of want to talk about something while I'm on this, you know? So I was thinking about creativity and I keep getting all these beeps through. Sorry, guys. My family, we have a chat and we have like, I don't know, 15 people on the chat and they just keep coming in all day and it's news and it's fun stuff and it's recipes and it's whatever we do. So yeah, I've been thinking a lot about the um decorating right now. I've been getting in the mood again, which is so weird. You know, I think when things get really bad, I stop and I say, "This is dumb. I don't have to do this." But I've actually been getting very inspired by these pictures that all of you have been sending in and I've been putting up. It's really fun to see all the beautiful decor, and I've enjoyed the bunnies so much and the flowers, and it feels like spring, you know? So, yeah, the family chat's wonderful. Aw, this is cute, you guys. You're all Mandy's new little family. This is so nice. Yeah, this is nice. You guys are developing relationships with each other because we're all together in a common theme here. We're all on lockdown basically, and we are all human and we all love to decorate. So yeah, those homes are beautiful. And there's a whole lot more. People have been sending me stuff every day. So I'm trying to get a new one up every day. I'm thinking that I'm not going to come on tomorrow or Sunday. I think I'm going to just take the weekend off. I need some time to get myself together and go over to my other house and gather my stuff from there. Our closing is still a month away. So, but everything's going really well. It looks like it's all going to happen. So I'm really glad about that. And but I have to go over there and do some stuff, maybe bring some bunnies home and maybe do a little more decorating here because I'm getting very inspired. So keep the pictures coming and the videos. I love them. They're so much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do some me time, Terry. That's right. Yeah, I think it's just a good idea. I could do this every day, but then I think I'd burn out, and I don't want to burn out. And then you guys, there's a whole bunch of videos you can watch and catch up on. And if you want to go into some of my older files, some of you haven't seen the stuff that I put on 2 years ago because I've been on YouTube for a couple years now. So I've got some stuff. It might not be that good, you know, because you're always on a learning curve. But there's some interesting things there about us working on the house and working on the yoga studio and some things with Tom. He was in the videos a whole lot more at the beginning. So feel free to go back and explore them. And, you know, and then I'll be back on Monday again with more whatever. So, okay, I wanted to talk about creativity. There is a link between creative flow and it kind of links all in creativity and meditation, yoga, all those things linked together. They're all activities that bring us down into this kind of meditative state. And decorating can be two things. One, it can be a dopamine hit because when we go shopping and we find things we like, the thrill of the search, that's definitely a dopamine hit. And right now, we're not having a lot of dopamine hits. And that is kind of hard to come down off of because you get used to that. Right now, we're in a more slow pace kind of thing. But this is a good time to get those creative juices going and to get decorating and flowing in that. So putzing around the house and moving things around. I just went around and moved some things around. I moved my favorite lantern to another place and put a different little ring in it. And I have a few chicks and bunnies. I moved them around. I don't have a lot. So, but I've been moving things around and it just kind of puts you in this relaxed state. So I want to encourage all of you to just start moving things around your house just a little bit, just to relax and putz around and kind of change your scenery. It does the same thing if you're coloring. It puts you in a more relaxed flow state. If you're meditating, I put something out today about Oprah and Deepak. I love their meditations. They've got this beautiful music and their voices are real serene and they teach you something and you think and then you meditate on a phrase. And so I put that out. There's actually, I think, a link for that on my Ann Clay Humbicore group. And so if you're interested in doing that, you can do that. But hello, Holly. Wonderful. And your husband goes nuts when he moves stuff around. He can't find anything. Well, just move the decorative stuff around. You don't want to make your husband nuts right now if you're stuck in the house with him. That is never a good thing. Yeah, my husband was emptying his boots outside when I was sitting on the deck today. That kind of made me nuts, but it's always about his shoes, right? Yeah. So anyway, because there's that connection, and right now we've got to do whatever we can to really relax. And I think that maybe watching these decorating videos and just moving things around the house is gonna just kind of help bring us into that flow state. And the other thing I was thinking a lot about is our hearts, so our inner voices. Because when we're in this panic state, of course, we succumb to fear and our brains go and our brains never shut down. When we get into that calm flow state, then we're able to listen to our hearts. So I've been spending time every day just trying to listen to my heart and asking myself questions like, Anne, how are you feeling? Are you going to be okay? Tell me something about this, and just taking away a lot of the worries. And it really, really helps. So between those two things, you've been redoing your Easter decor. Hey, Rosemary. Yeah, see, it's so good to just do that. So, okay, Cousin Mel, she sent me a video that she wanted me to play for you guys, and I'm going to find that and play it for you. Okay, I hope that it can come through. It's she went out today, and I don't know if you can see. Isn't that cute? She cleans for Primitive Goods, which is a cute little store, and she has a key, so she went out and bought some things today when the store was closed. Isn't that adorable? I can't stand how cute that is. So she continues to just keep decorating. I thought that was really fun. And I'm going to play you the video right now. Hopefully you can hear it. You know what? I didn't have my microphone here, so I'm going to play it right now. Oops.
Hey everybody, it's me, Cousin Mel. I know I've talked to Ian several times this week, and we're going to try and figure out how to get maybe the two of us together doing a live thing, but not together. So I just am sitting here watching TV, and I'm doing fine. My business is kind of shut down right now because I really don't feel right going into people's houses to clean. So it's kind of rough, but you know what? It is what it is. We need to stay safe. We need to keep each other safe. I'm just kind of laying low, taking walks every day. I live near a area with a lot of woods, with paths in the woods and stuff. So I've been going on some really good walks with my friends, my neighbors, my relative lives right next to my brother and his wife. So, just kind of.
That's where it cut out. I think her phone cut out. I'm sorry, I just got a message there too. So, but anyway, Mel's thinking about you guys. And she just wanted to say she's staying safe. She wanted to say she's staying safe. So yeah. That's sweet. I will pass along these wonderful messages to Mel. That's really nice. Yeah. I miss her. This is hard, right? So my friend Donna stopped by today and dropped off a little package for Cammie, which was so sweet. And, we kept our distance, and I just looked at her and went, oh, it's really hard not to be with everybody. So, yeah. So, okay, let's go back to decorating. Can we just move some things around in our house and just kind of like putz for an hour and just move things around and play. And maybe it looked better the way it was, but maybe sometimes it's just fun to play with our stuff. Right now, it's a really good time to just keep moving around what we have. And it's still a great time to be cleaning and decluttering. And so it's cathartic. Hi, Veronica. Yeah, it is cathartic just to move things around. And again, that puts you in the same kind of flow state as meditating or painting or coloring or drawing. All those things have the same benefit on your health, on your relaxation mode. So, I just wanted to encourage you all to do that since we all love to decorate so much and we're not out getting the dopamine hits, but at least we can move things around our house. So, because it's actually really good for you. I think it's one of the best things we can do for ourselves right now. And limiting news. I am limiting news a lot. Holly, just by changing my curtains from dark to light and bright made me feel better. Isn't that so true? Absolutely. Diana, yes, that's what I did today. I had a good time doing it. That's great. I mean, I think for the first few weeks we've just been in this fear and this shock. And I know that for me, I just wanted to watch the news all the time and gather information and see what was up. Now that, things have come into the home, and I'm monitoring my daughter's health. She seems to be doing so much better in a way. She's not doing worse. So that's the good thing. She's not doing worse. We didn't want her to go down and have breathing issues, and she seems to be holding her own in that regard. So now I'm able to relax and the house is all clean and things are organized. So now I'm starting to walk around and do some decorating, and it's just a really fun thing to do. Freshening linens and opening windows. Yes. Do you see behind me? There's that door right there. See that? We've been opening all the doors. It's been beautiful out. I mean, technically it says it's been in the high 50s, but it feels like spring. It feels like 70. It's just the whole house is just filled with fresh air, and the sun feels so good. Even our daughter has been getting out. The last 2 days have been so nice, and we have that patio where the sun comes down on the stones and it radiates heat, and she's been sitting out there in the sun. It's a perfect place to be. Oh, Terry, you painted your bathroom. Well, that's fun. That's good. I would love to just really get in and do some serious decorating. I've been thinking about the she shed. The she shed is beckoning to me, but I have to go back to my condo and get all those bunnies and flowers and stuff so that I can play in the she shed a little. Yeah. You have all your windows open. It feels so good. Yeah, I mean, it's good. They say we should have our windows open at least 5 minutes a day. My mother was telling me that when she was growing up, and now my mom's 82 almost, that her mom opened the windows for 5 minutes a day, even in the middle of the winter. She said she froze them all out. But it's so good to get that fresh air in our house. Really, really important. Keeps us happy, keeps us healthy. So, what else are you guys up to? The she shed, doesn't that sound like fun, Terry? I know. I know. I wanted to paint the she shed. Last fall, I started painting it. I wanted to paint it more of an off-white, and it wasn't covering the blue. So now I have this big patch of something that's not covering the blue. And I've been thinking of making a little spot in the she shed because I have two beds in there. It's a really nice place to sleep, but if you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you have to walk all the way to the house. So I was thinking of building a little composting bathroom in there and then painting the whole thing and giving it a whole new look, something more campy and cabiny, maybe something a little less feminine like it is right now. It's not that there's anything wrong with the way it looks right now, but change. It's good to change. Hey, Cherie, good to see you too. Yeah, Veronica, right? That's how they did it. They opened the windows. Your hubby brought you a she shed for your 40th anniversary. It's a project. That is so cool, Dorothy. Wow. Veronica, you're working on fidget blankets for daughter who is a social worker and therapist. That's cool. What's a fidget blanket? Can you tell us what that is? That's very interesting. Um, yeah, the she shed is a must see. It is so fun. Hey, Susan. Love seeing you so much happier. Oh, please. Thank you. Clean house is cleaner. My front bedroom is springerized. My living room is bunnies hopping all over. Hugs, be safe. Thanks, Susie. Hugs to you too. That's really cool. Hey, Bonnie in Ontario. Good to see you. Wonderful. It's fun. So we're talking about what we're doing in the house and how we're springifying it, how we're getting it all. And we're talking about moving things around and just being in that flow and just getting in that happy place. Now that we're in our homes so much, I think it's really good that we're all people who love to make our homes beautiful because wow, now we're there. We're there, right? We're in our homes. We're always talking about making our homes beautiful and then sometimes we don't spend enough time there and now we really are in our homes. So it's a new kind of experience. Yeah, I want to make a bathroom too. So I'm in this front bedroom. Next to it's another bedroom, and there's a closet in there that's connected through to another closet. And we're making this into an inn. And that's been a slow process because we've got to do fire alarm systems through the whole house, and that's really expensive. So we've kind of been waiting to sell the other house before we can think about doing that. And of course, now I'm glad we don't have an inn because if we were relying on the money from the inn and paying all the insurance, there wouldn't, we'd be in trouble. So anyway, we have lots of projects we can do here. Besides today, I was telling Tom I want him to open up that doorway in the bedroom that I'm sleeping in right now. We're all in different bedrooms and bathrooms trying to social distance just in case someone gets the virus. They're not going to give it to anybody else. So we have a lot of good projects we can do in the house. Bonnie, you were in the garden today. Spring is the best inside and out. Isn't that the truth? I have some daffodils and I'm starting to see signs of life in the garden. And I was out there just videoing the flowers because they were so pretty. Just so far, they're really teeny, but um, Rosemary, you washed your windows and it rained. Isn't that like you always wash your car and then it rains? Isn't that just the way it always goes, right? Yeah, this is going to be a cool inn. What we're doing, we're not doing it as much like a guest inn because there are limited bathrooms, so we don't have a bathroom for every bedroom. But what we're doing is women's retreats. So I've been having like women's yoga retreats. Right now it's just friends, right, who come in and bring their friends and then we have yoga and we just have a really good time. So it's more relaxing. It's kind of a step away from whatever it is that you're busy doing and that's kind of how I've been running it right now. So Mandy, it's important to find something that makes us happy. I love puttering around my garden. Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. I'm glad. Aren't you glad it's not like the middle of the winter and we'd be stuck in our house in the really cold middle of the winter? At least now we're able to get outside, take some walks if we can, mess with our garden. Oh, Dorothy, you'd love to come stay here. Yeah. Well, guys, I was thinking, and this probably is now, I mean, the virus is going to kill everything, but I was thinking eventually of opening it up for shopping retreats. Like, I know a lot of you don't have access to these really cool stores I have, and I thought it would be really fun to have like home decorating weekends and open it up for some of you people. I thought that would be really fun. So, look for that in the future. First, we have to get official. We have some things to do. We actually have quite a bit to do. So, but I thought that would be a good time. And then you guys, you're all making friends here, so you can come with your friends. I was watching the news and there's talk of the virus returning in winter. Mandy, yes, that is true, actually. Um, so what I've been hearing about the virus is, and I've been getting my information from Dr. John Campbell. He's on YouTube. I have a link for him on my feed. Um, he's probably the best authority out there on this. He's studying it, and he says, until there is a ladybug walking across my computer. How cute! I love ladybugs. They're the one bug in my house I never kill. It's so cute. It's walking right along the top. Anyway, you tell how ADD I am. Dr. John Campbell, and now he's walking back again. So he walked this way and he turned around. That's like me walking through my yard for laps. He's doing laps on the top of my computer. I wonder if I get him. I can come here, come here. Oh, he stopped. He's scared. But anyway, I'm sorry. I really am a little bit distracted by him. So anyway, Dr. Campbell has been saying that, and he's been saying this all along, it's going to be 18 months basically when they get a vaccination out there. Uh, and we really need to be able to test for antibodies. But the good news is, it flew away. The good news is that they are about 3 weeks out of finding that antibody test. So any of us who maybe have been exposed, maybe had a milder case, will be able to go back outside and live again, and some semblance of society will return. So that would be really, really cool. All right, lap blanket with things to play with, zipper beads, textured fabric for dementia patients or autism. Veronica, that is fascinating. I love that. Oh, thank you for doing that. That's a wonderful thing. Holly, I'm a Midwest girl, Illinois, the prairie, flat and corn, yawn. I know. I know. I spent a lot of time in the Midwest but the Midwest has its own beauty, I have to say. But I always missed the East Coast when I was in the Midwest. Yeah. Yeah, so um anyway, yeah, I think we're going to have this new norm here, and maybe we'll have some times when we get to go out and other times when the virus will be back. So we're going to have to really learn how to get through this. And you guys all you sound like you're doing well. Is everybody doing pretty well? I mean, when I started this a week ago, people felt kind of scared and wondered what was happening. And you guys look like you're kind of settling in, and you're making the most of your opportunities, and you look like you're doing pretty good. Am I reading that right? A mandatory vaccination. We all need some sun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a yeah. Today you feel better. Good, Dorothy. That's good. I'm glad. Life sure is different now. Yes, calm again. Good, Terry. Yeah, all good here. Still concerned as family away from us. Yeah. Yeah. I think that when the monster came, we were all, everybody was just getting terrified. And now maybe we feel like we have a little more control over it. I was talking to my daughter today, and she was saying how they're almost to their 2 weeks isolation. They were on vacation when this broke out. They were out in Arizona and Utah hiking through the canyons. And they really couldn't come back early. And they were safer in the canyons, but then they had to get on a plane. And good, Cherie, you're doing good too. But, you know, I think a new norm isn't so bad. That's true, right? Isn't it kind of like you settle in at first, you're like, oh my gosh, the first 2 days, I just wanted to go to Starbucks or run out to Home Goods or, I just was like antsy. But the longer I'm home, I'm settling into finding the joy in the midst of my home. And ideally that's where I always wanted to be psychologically, but I couldn't get myself to do it. And this is forcing us to do that. So Veronica reminds me if it will be like when polio vaccines on sugar cubes were given out to the communities. Yeah, I wasn't around for that, but I have heard about that, huh? Um, Rosemary, I think we're doing good because you've let us come together and chat. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope this is helping. I really do. Oh, you're in Arizona, Terry. That's cool. Yeah, I think Jane Esselstyn's YouTube. Okay, I will look at Jane's YouTube. I love Dr. Esselstyn and their son. Oh shoot, forgot his name. Rip. Rip. I had my picture taken with Rip. So yeah, I'm an Esselstyn fan. I'm not. Yeah, I am a health food Esselstyn fan. Holly, you're a home buddy, so all's good, but you do miss retail therapy. Yeah. Hey, Alva, good to see you. Elva's in Illinois. Yeah, well, I am glad this is helping because I know this is just it's just a little thing, but I wanna be able to do something, you know? I mean, I think that we're all wanting to do something to help people. So, I love that you guys are enjoying this so much. It's just fun to have something to do, to meet new friends. Everyone loves decorating, and, so I'm glad that this is helping. Makes me happy. Yeah. Well, this might go on for a while. So by the time we're done with this, you guys are all going to be like best friends. And you're all going to want to visit each other at your homes. And, hey, Alva, my daughter she's doing okay. She's maybe a little bit better. Like her headache is a little less and her stomach aches a little less, but she still has a lot of pain in her lungs and her chest. But she doesn't seem to be having difficulty breathing. So that's what I have to watch for, shortness of breath, and she doesn't have that right now. Her appetite isn't really the greatest, and she wanted to sleep instead of eat. So there's a few things that I'm kind of watching with her, but I know that this virus, even if it's very mild, which I believe she has a mild case, can last up to 2 weeks. And she's right now on like the sixth day. So, and we're just staying away from her. We give her paper plates. We let her go outside, but she doesn't even touch the handle on the door. She sits on her own chair. We leave her stuff on the table, and we are super careful. So, thank you for asking. Um, it's helping. That's why you're calm now. Good, Terry. Good. Holly, you're calming too. Yep, that's right. What we eat is very important for our immune system. So, and I'm really glad that I learned that early on. It would be really hard to have to redo the way I eat now. I mean, just to have to give up a lot of things that we would love. Like the old me would be eating ice cream every night for this because I'd be like, "Oh my gosh." And, now I'm just drinking my smoothies and my big treat is a gin candy. That's my big treat. I'm so glad you love my channel. Thanks, Elva. I'm glad you could make it live. That's good. I'm so glad. Yeah. Well, this is just fun to just hear from you guys. Usually it's just me putting it all out there. So I love the interaction. Now, there's a lot of people doing live right now on Facebook too. I'm seeing a lot of people doing live, and it's helpful. It really is helpful. It makes us feel more connected, and so it's the age of Aquarius. Spread real, heartfelt love. That's nice. Yeah, I always want to sing that song. This is the dawning of the age. Yeah, so you can tell when I grew up. So it's nice. You guys are all such a good group, so loving and supportive and wonderful. I know, right? Good thing you don't have ice cream in your house. You do smoothies now too. Good for you, Terry. Much better for us. Thanks, Elva. I don't know if you saw Mel. I put a video of her on here. So after we get off live, if you want to go and see that, that would be good. New World Order. I've got to say, I think that things are really changing here. I do think that our lives are changing. People are changing. In fact, I think um, I did. I took a picture yesterday of something that I read on Facebook because I found it very interesting and I wanted to share it with you guys. I wonder if I can find it. Well, there was an article in the New York Times. It was yesterday, I think, about the whole changing of our mindsets and how we're just really coming into a whole new thought period, a new understanding of life, and I found that very, very interesting because I guess we needed a correction, and because we've all been living at such a fast pace that I don't think was good for us. We needed a good correction, and I think we're getting it now. Correcting isn't always comfortable, but uh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for loving my channel. Yeah, Mel is fine. Check out, I just shared a video with her that she made for you guys. She loves you guys. She has to figure out how to use her computer. She got a computer for Christmas and she still is afraid of it. I guess she goes back to she used to work in an insurance office on a computer that she felt she just kept wrecking. But that was 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I mean, computers were not what they are today. So oh, that was your sixth grade graduation song, Veronica. The dawning of the age of Aquarius. That's funny. Oh, yeah, maybe we should have like a hippie day where we all dress in our, flower power outfits and headbands. You're with Melon Computers. Yeah, she's just really intimidated by them. Oh, you don't have a cell phone, Dorothy. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it's a new thought period. Yeah, I mean, my mom is for an 82-year-old, she's very technological. She has a laptop, Apple laptop. She's got a iPhone. She's got two iPads. She's got an Apple Watch. And so, she'll be sitting somewhere and then she'll be looking at her watch because she'll have something on there. So she got the watch because she figured if she needed me, like say she fell or something, instead of having one of those lifeline things, she could call me and say, hey, I need some help. So she's done really well. My son-in-law calls it, she sits in a chair with all those things around her, and then she has her TV, and my son-in-law calls it the apple orchard. So she's done really well with that. uh, yeah, I like having an iPad. When they came out, I didn't think that they were necessary. I thought, why do I need an iPad? I have a phone and I have a computer, but I actually use my iPad all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Go Aunt's mom, right? Yeah. She is pretty awesome. I mean, she's pretty cool. So, and that's good. She's very, I mean, she still has those problems. Like, I hope nothing goes wrong with her computer because none of us can go help her right now. Usually she'll have my daughter help her do some things on the computer. And so we just hope it all keeps working while we're in this isolation time. But yeah. All right. Well, it looks like I have almost been on 45 minutes. Anything else anyone wants to talk about before um, we have a little blessing together again? This is so much fun having you guys. You're just great. Um, can I get her to tutor my mom? Veronica. I don't think she could help anybody. She kind of knows just what to do and she knows just what buttons to push, and it's kind of funny. My grandma, so back in the day, my grandma was one of the first older people to have a microwave. And she was so proud of it because she lived in a little old people's home and they had their own rooms, right? And she had a microwave in there and she'd heat up her food and nobody else knew what to do with the microwave. But she was like, look, I have a microwave. It was just so cute. Stay positive. Yeah. Yeah, well, we have to stay positive, don't we? And that's part of the reason I'm doing this. I just want to encourage everybody, you know, um, we've just got to keep going, right? And we have to, I think we have to suck the marrow out of every single day. Every single day. I mean, that's what I've learned, unfortunately, in recent years is that um, tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. And so we have to suck the marrow out of today and give it our all. And so, whatever we can do to make other people's lives better, whatever we can do to spread joy and love is what we want to do. So, that's why I'm getting on here. And you guys are all spreading a lot of love to everybody on here and to me. Thank you. I'm so glad you're having fun with this group. And that's right, we are, Mandy. We're looking out for each other now. That's what we have to do. And look at this is spanning the oceans. We have the UK, we have Norway, we have the United States, we have Australia. We have all kinds of people here that are just all coming together, and this is so much fun. That's sweet. Veronica wants everyone to enjoy your weekends and be safe. Blessings to everyone. I think today what I'm going to do is end with a serenity prayer. I love the serenity prayer. It's so important. Um, I thank you. I hope we have good news on Monday too, Diana. The serenity prayer is so important because I think about God, help me to accept the things I cannot change. And right now, we can't change this, can we? We can't make the virus go away. We can't even get out of our house. We can't go to stores, they're closed. We can't change so much of the inconvenience that's come upon us. We can't change even if people in our family have to go to work, you know? So, I think a lot about that, the courage to change the things I can. What can we change? We can change the watching too much news and what we do with our day and how much bad things we allow into us. We can change how much we want to worry. We can change our attitude and what we want to focus on and the wisdom to know the difference. So that is how I'm going to end this today for prayers for all of you. If you want to say this with me, just really simply, I again am going to put my hands on my heart. It just kind of helps ground me. Um, God, help me accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's it. Blessings to all of you guys. You guys are wonderful. You guys are fantastic. And I hope that you all have beautiful weekends. Go putter, go do, change things around your house. Tell me what you did on Monday. If you want to send me pictures, send me pictures. I'll put them up on the channel. I'm going to go now and I'm going to put another video together for you guys, and that should come out later tonight for you. Okay? Oh, thank you. Well, you guys are wonderful. I love you guys. You're fantastic. So you all take care. We'll see you on Monday. Thank you, Elva. Blessings to all of you. Okay, bye-bye.